Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Clough. This is my Nottingham Forest career mode series here on FIFA 20, which is dedicated to the great man himself, Brian Clough. Basically, we're doing pretty well in this series. This is episode 14 and we're still unbeaten, and we've got two pretty tricky games today. First of all, we have a home game against Cardiff City, which you see on your screen right now, and they are currently sat in 14th place, so they're very much mid-table at the moment, but Cardiff City are a decent team. And then we have another home game, which is going to be the quarter-finals of the Carabao Cup, our first game in December that will be, and that is against Premier League Brighton and Hove Albion. If we get through, then we have a chance obviously to progressing all the way to the final. But yeah, it's going to be a tricky game that. But first, we do have Cardiff City, and as you might know, whenever we have a cup game, we always seem to underperform in the game beforehand because that always seems to be the second game of the episode. So we're going to obviously get into the game against Cardiff first and hope that we can actually win. But we are going to obviously be making some changes like we did last time. I believe we faced Wigan last time. Was it Wigan? Someone at home. We played Wigan away. Who was it? I think it was Reading actually. But anyway, we are going to make some changes. We're actually going to bring in Muric for his first game in the league. As well as that, we are going to be bringing in Joe Worrell, and he is going to be playing alongside Chester. Ideally, I would like to rest Chester, but we did actually play Dawson in the away game against QPR last episode, so we're not going to be doing that, but we are going to be swapping out our first choice fullbacks for this game. Just have a decent rotation. We're going to be bringing in Chalobah for Allen in that centre mid position. We're going to be playing Ince at cam, and then alongside him we are going to be playing Matty Cash because O'Kane is out for 8 months with a dislocated shoulder. It's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. On the right wing, we can put Lolly into the team, and I'm happy with that. So it means that these three players we can sub out. So we've got the likes of Rhodes and Brewster who can play those positions, and then we just need someone that can play cam. I might actually put this Harris onto the bench. I'm going to put him onto the bench. He might come on. Who knows? Who knows? But that is the team that's going to be facing Cardiff City here at the City Ground. Let's get into it. But yeah, guys. Hopefully you guys are. Yeah, guys. Hopefully you guys. Hopefully guys are enjoying the series. We are in episode 14 now. I'm getting to the stage, I won't lie, where I am contemplating making this every other day. So it just like doesn't put as much pressure on me to create it every day, even though you're probably thinking, oh, it's only 2 games an episode, you don't even edit it, you just upload it. That is very true. So hopefully I can have the motivation at least to keep it daily, but if it does drop down to every couple of days, then you guys know why. If anything, it just keeps the longevity of this series because I don't feel like I'm pressured in recording it, and also like it means that every couple of days is going to be a brand new episode, and it's just going to be a lot more motivation in those episodes. But at the moment, I am enjoying playing it. I'm hyped that we are nearly close to the January transfer window, and it signifies halfway through the season, and I'm excited in the cups to be going. But because we're in the Premier League, it's pretty boring, I won't lie. Joe Lolly with the first chance and the first goal, which is very nice. It is very nice, but like I said, because we're in the Championship, it is quite a dull league. It's a league that you just want to get through it, get to the Premier League, and then that's when it's going to be a lot better, because we were going to be playing Premier League teams week in week out, playing against the very best, testing ourselves, and it's just going to be a lot more challenging. At the moment, I'd probably say it's not really challenging much, as we saw there. First goal of the episode, only a few minutes into it, Joe Lolly getting it, which is very nice indeed. But I shouldn't be moaning. We're unbeaten still, and hopefully we can stay unbeaten this whole first season as we push for the Premier League. That was onside. I've got to see that again. You know what? I'm actually going to have to go to VAR on that one. Oh, you know what? I should have kept it in that view. I've done it again. I could have had it as that one. Okay, it's this one that I want. Was this onside? Ooh. See, if we go to the VAR... Oh, damn it. He is just onside. I thought it was like... It would be like that. But yeah, that is onside. Fair play to Cardiff City for equalising, and it was Molenbeek. It's not often that we actually concede, so I could contest it all I want, even if it was offside. It's still a goal on this game. They're not going to rule things out like that. But Abraham is through straight away, and we've taken the lead yet again. We've restored that goal lead. And Tammy Abraham obviously gets his goal. Obviously, we're so lucky to have this guy. Very lucky. That's very nice indeed. And that's just a brilliant finish. Okay. Well, that's well done, Shalva. Go on, Dwight. Keep going. Okay. Took a risk there, cutting back inside. Love that. Love that. Tammy Abraham. And that is high and wide from the England striker. Very, very unlucky there. But 20 minutes in. Not too bad. Not too bad. The best thing I can say about this team is we score. Oh, able to. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I knew Incy would want to do one too many things. Oh, I was going to say I love that Worrell, but I really don't. I like that though. That's what you're in the team for. And also fitness. Well, at least this isn't going to be a boring match leading into the cup game, is it? Cash has done well there. Cash has done very well. Tammy Abraham with a shot, and Etheridge does very well to save it. The same night in the near post where... Oh. Cash with a shot. Blocked by the defender, and the keeper can get that. No trouble at all. Well done, Worrell, yet again. That should be a foul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Incy. Oh, Murphy's through. Murphy's got the chance. And Muric saves. Unfortunately, Muric's not going to get a clean sheet on his league debut. Which is kind of unfortunate, but he does already have a few clean sheets this season in the cup, so it's pretty decent. Pretty darn decent. Callum Patterson, yeah. That's nice. Just get it out. Well done. Love that. Ah. How have we scored 3 quick successive goals, but we can't score yet again? Good ball in. Bolger has hit the post. And away by Chalobah. And that is half time. 2-1 at half time, but obviously we're going to be making our subs, taking off McNeil, Abraham and Ince in this game, so they're ready for the next game. I'm happy with the performance so far. Obviously disappointed to concede, but it is what it is. I'm actually going to bring on Harris for his debut. I just think it's important that we can rotate players like this. We're going to put in Brewster into the camp spot. Actually no, I'm going to put Rhodes into the camp spot. Obviously last episode he scored 4 goals against QPR away, which is nice, so I don't have any worries about playing him anymore because he has 5 goals this season. But I want Brewster in behind and Rhodes just playing however he wants to in that cam spot, linking the play, which I think he would do a lot better. Rhodes. Oh, I was very unlucky then, trying to get it into Lolly. But as we are about to go into the December period, it's bound to get very hectic, our schedules. So, rotation is going to be key, and it's the worst possible time to lose someone like O'Kane, because even though he wasn't playing too much, he was perfect for what we wanted to use him. That's an easy ball from Bakuna if he could see him. Okay, that was a good ball to Murphy, but Murphy just fluffed his lines. And we live to fight another day. Rhodes. Oh, I didn't want to pass it back for a third time then. Right, now can we counter? Brewster's through. Brewster's through. And he squares it to Jordan Rhodes, who can't stop scoring. That is absolute brilliant. Yes, you're right. That is your second home goal of the season after scoring in the belter of a game, which was at home to Derby County. I think that wraps up the points. Brilliant by Brewster, just very unselfish. And I thought for a stage, is Jordan actually going to hit it? But Jordan Rhodes tucks it into the back of the net, and that makes it 3-1. I love it when our strikers link together, and I believe that's Ryan Brewster's first assist of the season. Normally he's been the one that's on the end of like the passes and can finish them, but that is fantastic. Great teamwork there, and it just wraps up the game realistically. Unless Cardiff get a goal back now. But I just can't really see it. I just can't see it. Get out, Harris. Beautiful. It's nice to give some youthful talent their debut. And it just gives us a bit of rotation, which is nice. Otherwise I'll be using players that I kind of want to use in the next match. Out to Harris. Oh, he's got a bit about him, you know. Oh, Rhodes just didn't have the acceleration away there. That's the main issue with Rhodes. Okay, as we're into the final quarter of this half. Very nice so far. Murphy at the post, and Worrell gets it away. I tell you what though, Cardiff have been a threat in this game. Definitely a threat. And again, they've had shots, but Muric has done very well in goal. I will say that. He has done exceptional. Well, that should have been a foul. It is a foul on Harris. Young Harris, he doesn't deserve... What? Oh, it's offside. It wasn't a foul on Harris. Right, Chalobah, what can you do? Bring it forward. Okay, give it to Harris. You got any skills about you? Oh, you're done one step over. Nice. Rose with the shot. Oh, not bad effort. Not bad effort at all, to be fair. Doing very well in this game. Jordan Rhodes is just a new player. Harris, that's yours? No, it's not. Love that. Oh, nearly through for Ryan to try and slot away. Beautiful. Oh, good save again by Muric. Unless that was offside. Oh no, it was onside. That's not bad then. Oh, off the line! Joe Lolly does brilliantly there. Okay, in the last like 10-15 minutes, Cardiff have been the better side. But I feel like we're still like most likely to score another goal if there's going to be another goal in the last couple of minutes. Cardiff have been a threat. Cardiff have been actually a big threat in this game. Rhodes. Brewster. Have you got the acceleration to get away? Oh, that was poor. I had to shoot away from the player then. No! It's fine. It's going to end 3-1, which is very nice indeed. And there it is, the final whistle. Nottingham Forest 3, Cardiff City 1. Which I am very, very happy about. John Rhodes getting another goal, Tammy Abraham getting another goal, Joe Lolly opening the scoring in the first 6 minutes. Oh, very even game when you look at that. Cardiff with a bit more possession. They played very well, but crucially we got the 3 points, and it gives us confidence going into our second game of the episode, which happens to be the Carabao Cup tie against Brighton. Very nice. The Stoke one, did West Brom win? West Brom did win, so they keep up the momentum along with us.
Just a moment of your time.
Sure. Yep, we know that was coming. Coming into this one, there wasn't much between your side and Cardiff. Did you have any doubts you'd come away with a win? We're far from perfect, but we always seem to win. Quite a resounding victory today with 3-1 score. How pleased are you with the team's performances? We can do even better. Like, we can always improve. Always improve. But anyway, that is fantastic as we go into the Cup week. But first, I need to change back Ryan to Dwight McNeil, which I'm going to do like so. Muric actually is going up to a 73 rating, so he's climbing very quickly. Ryan Brewster also doing very well in order to try and get better. Gibbs White is close to 73 rating. Overall, very nice. To be fair, McNeil, does he need LB's 77 rating now? He's actually probably joint top rating with some players. But before we get into the next game, we do have our scouting report back. Chances are there's not going to be anyone that catches my eye because he's awful. He's too old. He's awful. He's awful. He's pretty decent, Malcolm Walker. I'll sign him up to see what he looks like. Then we go to Ireland, and there's Sodall here. He was 15 and he had good potential, but his starting rating was awful. Awful 15-year-old. Yeah, these are not good. Ed Davis, maybe I'll have a look at. So there might be a couple in there that we could look at. Malcolm Walker has awful stamina. Not the worst player ever, and Ed Davis, I could possibly work with it. These two I can possibly work with just because they're 15, but I'm actually going to release a young lad there. And we progress onwards to Brighton, the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. This cup run is going pretty darn well, to be fair. Rhodes goal settles Cardiff defeat. He settles it. He makes sure it's a win, but it's not the decisive goal. But yeah, we play against Brighton and Hove Albion, which is a good team, very good team. It's going to be interesting to see what sort of team they put out. You know what? James Chester can play, so he will play. I am happy with that. Amiobi, do I want him on the bench instead of Lully or Cash? I think instead of Cash I might do. But honestly, the team that we have right now is the best possible team. So I'm going to keep it like that. There's showers at the City ground, but that doesn't dampen our spirits. We have a good chance of getting through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. where two big teams still face each other, and that is Liverpool and Manchester United, and they play each other in the quarterfinals, so only one of them will be progressing to the semi-finals. My money would probably be on Liverpool because they're at Anfield, but you never know. United on this game, they're probably not as bad as they are in real life. But anyway, let's get into this game. I don't know what their team's like, if it's young or if it's their proper team. Okay, McNeil was able to stroll through then however he wanted. This is going to be a tough game. Oh, not a bad start though, not a bad start. 4 minutes into this game. Got a first corner. I don't know why Joe Allen's taken it. Oh, Sinclair. Okay, let's keep hold of it. Brighton at the moment are very happy to just sit back and soak up pressure. Incy, oh, Incy Wincy Spider. Okay. Oh, what is that for a ball? I wanted that inside of the defender. It's got David Button in goal. I think we actually looked at David Button. Okay, they've got pretty much their second team out, but it's still decent. But the way I think about it, if we can knock out Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, we can knock out Brighton at the City Ground. That's the way I look at it. Right, Incy's bringing it forward. Tammy. Oh, that was he didn't catch that well. It was awful. Woeful shot. Okay, it's us on the attack though, which is the main thing. But they're sitting quite deep. Sitting quite deep at the moment. Okay, I see you, Brighton. Oh. Haven't seen much of Lawrence. Okay, they do follow well. Oh, if I managed to get it through to Lawrence, then might have had a chance then to break through that defence. Okay, they're playing actually decent. As expected though, they are Premier League standard. Okay, first shot with any real venom comes from Brighton, and we're already half an hour into this game, which is mad. Okay, come on Tammy, what can you do? Okay, not much. Oh, I didn't mean to pass that, I meant to go back to a centre mid. Okay, this is going to be one tough game. Is it going to go all the way to penalties, I wonder? Hold your ground. Jahan back. Right, go. Go, Lawrence. Come on, get there. Good. Right, Sinclair, you've got pace to get away, have you? How on earth? Who the hell is this O'Hara? Bloody hell, mate. He's coming back again, O'Hara. Come on. Tammy has scored. There we go. We just had to be a bit patient with it, and we have broken the deadlock. And obviously it's Tammy Abraham who scores every game, it seems, right now. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna enjoy this yawn. Oh, yeah, that's good. Very patient work. Good first touch, and then it's a fantastic finish to beat Button in goal. Just had to be patient and play it a bit slow, because I think we were trying to rush things towards the start. But just before half time, we do take the lead through our top goal scorer and the best player in this league right now. It'll be interesting to see how he does in the Premier League next season. Oh, Chester's been beaten. Twanzabee's been beaten. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's get ready to clear this. It would help if McNeil was looking the right way. Comes to Burn, and Burn slices it wide just before the half-time whistle blows, and we are 1-0 up. I will take that. Any lead against Brighton is very good, and you know, I'm happy to get into the second game. We haven't really used much stamina because we haven't really done too much other than scored a goal. We had a very tame effort through Tammy. Yes, we're trying to feed it through Tammy quite a lot in this game, but you expect that. Okay, Mopé has come on now, and obviously last season top goal scorer in the league, I believe, for Brentford. So he knows this, how to play against championship sides. Okay. McNeil's through. McNeil is through. Can you take your chance? Tammy, have you got it? Oh, you've hit the junction and it's gone out for a goal kick. Very unfortunate, that is. I was trying to switch to Sinclair so much then. I wonder if you guys could actually see my struggles. Okay. Love that. Love that work rate from you, Tammy. Mopé has dispossessed Ince and we push forward again. Love that. Oh. Nice. Oh, I'm trying to get it through to Sinclair, but we are going to make our changes because obviously this again is a midweek fixture where we shouldn't really put too much into it for like fitness wise. We'll take off McNeil or Lawrence. We'll take off McNeil because I think wingers are in a bit of a short supply really at the club, where we can play different players in centre mid and cam, so I'm not worried about that. Can play even forwards there, which I might do because Rhodes actually played pretty well in cam, I won't lie. And that is offside for Jahan Bak, or Jahan Bash. Okay, Joe, what can you do? Get that pass right. Well done. Rian might want it back. It does. And again. That, yeah, I was about to say that is a foul, ref. And we do know that Tom Lawrence can score from this. What? Why is it changed back to? There we go. Put it back to Lawrence. Want it about there. Oh. Oh, well, I thought the keeper saved it, but he didn't. Okay, we're in the final quarter of this game. It's still Nottingham Forest 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0 in this quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. But Brighton are a threat, you know. They do seem to be quite a threat. Okay, good ball there, and there to Montoya. Gives it back to Jahan Bash. Or Bash. Mopé. Dinks it up, get it away. Well done, Twanzabee, and I think Darrakwa got the first header. I'm not too sure. Okay, need Rian to just run. Take that down. Oh, didn't read the bounce. Got to read the bounce. Meet the bounce. Okay, they've made a mistake. Can we capitalise on the mistake? Amiobi. Through to Rian Brewster, tight angle, and it goes out for a corner with a fantastic deflection block. Joe Allen in, Chester, Twanzabee, yes! The two centre backs linking up. That just happened in a flash then. But Axel Twantaby gets his first goal for Nottingham Forest, and it's a crucial one that probably is going to be sending us through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Absolutely brilliant reactions there. That's a finish of a striker, that is. But Axel Twantaby, first goal for the club. Fantastic with 10 minutes to go. That's what we needed, just to give ourselves good confidence that we're going to go through. And let's see if Brighton have any reply in this last 10 minutes, because Tottenham did. They did actually manage to get a very fortunate goal to get back into it in the final 10 minutes. But I do believe that this is going to be our night. Oh, Lawrence. Amiobi. Oh, good ball through, and oh, Gibbs White couldn't get there. That's unfortunate. Last few minutes now, just to hold on. Well, I say hold on. We're in control, realistically. Okay, good ball through there to Davy Proper, who can't find Mopé. And Butland can just bring down the clock slightly. Let's just clear it away. Just get it upfield. Oh, right. We have possession through a throw-in. And that is the final whistle. We have progressed through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. The fans going crazy, as you'd expect. Twanzaby getting himself his first goal and going mental with Scott Sinclair. That's what we want to see. Very happy with that, and it's going to be interesting next episode to see exactly who we have in the semi-finals. Brighton having 5 shots but getting no goals, and Twanzy picking up his first man of the match. Normally you don't see defenders, but because it's got. So I was actually spot on with my predictions last episode. Liverpool, Blackburn, Ipswich and Forest all through, all the home wins, which I think is fair enough. So are we going to meet Liverpool in the semi-finals, or are we going to be facing Blackburn or Ipswich? Ideally I want to be playing against Liverpool in the final, but I am very happy with Liverpool through. Obviously I support Liverpool, so it's going to be a dream to play against them. Actually, if we play them in the semi-finals, which is over 2 legs you've got to remember in the Carabao Cup, will we be going to Anfield? I wouldn't be opposed to playing Liverpool in the semi-finals, home and away. A comfortable win sees your team through, it should say. What are your impressions of the game? I am happy with the boys. I'm very happy for them. A comfortable win. Do you think the game could have gone another way? I think it's just time to focus on the next match. Don't really want to talk about. Trossard was one of the best players. It wasn't easy, but we did everything that we could. Anytime. I wonder then, if we advance to the game against Millwall, which will be next episode, do we see who we face in the semi-finals? We play against Blackburn Rovers, which is a team we actually faced earlier in the season and we actually played very well against. So if we look at that fixture, Ipswich are the team that are going to be going up against Liverpool. So if we do get through, I expect us to be playing against Liverpool in the final of the Carabao Cup. But anyway guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode of Clough. If you guys have enjoyed, be sure to smash that like rating, subscribe if you're new, comment down below of what you think of the draw, and until next time, goodbye.